I got a request on YouTube to make a video about Modern Integrated Development Environment, or IDE in short, for Geant4 coding, for example, Cursor. A quick Google search tells me that Cursor is very similar to VS Code, another popular code editor, but with better AI integration. I've made a video about VS Code for Geant4 development a while ago. I like its way of using extensions to integrate existing tools in my computer within the code editor, which allows me to edit, compile, and run my Geant4 code all in one place. I'm curious to know how Cursor can do better. I got the installer from Cursor's homepage, installed it on my Mac, launched it, and decided to sign up later to take a quick look of it. This means I'll miss some cool AI features, but I'll worry about that later. I also skipped importing extensions from my VS Code editor because I want to check how the bare editor looked like. I accepted the default appearance, adopted the same key binding as VS Code, installed Cursor command so that I can launch it from a terminal. The bare editor has a very clean look with its right bar open by default, where you can chat with AI. I opened my own Geant4 application, Mingle, in the editor. The layout of the editor is very similar to VS Code. Based on my VS Code experience, I expected to see some action buttons on the bottom status bar and didn't get any. In the left sidebar though, I found the Run and Debug tab. When I clicked the Run and Debug button, I was prompted to install an extension for C++. When I agreed to install the extension, I was given the option again to import them from my VS Code. I realized that the functionality of the bare editor is very limited, and I'll have to rely on its extensions to utilize external tools, so I agreed to import this time. It took some clicks to import all my VS Code extensions. The ones that are relevant to Geant4 development are already listed in my VS Code video. I need to emphasize though that these extensions are merely ways to call external tools to build and compile C++ code. You still need to install a C++ compiler and CMake in addition to the editor and the extensions to do all of the work behind this pretty graphic user interface. After the importing, I could see the CMake tab on the left sidebar now. Switch to it and I could see a list of CMake options for me to tune. First, I click the edit icon here to choose a C++ compiler. Clang is the standard for a Mac. You may need to choose Visual Studio AMD 64 if you are on Windows. Click here to switch the build variant from debug to release. Change the build target from all to a specific Geant4 application, in my case, Mingle. Change the launch target to Mingle as well. Now I could click the build button on the bottom status bar to compile my Geant4 application, Mingle. The process was shown in the panel down here. Everything went just fine. So I went ahead to click the play button. The bottom panel was switched to the terminal tab, and within which my Geant4 application Mingle was executed. The default Geant4 GUI popped out. Overall, Cursor is almost identical to VS Code in terms of compilation of Geant4 code. I enjoy the integrated development environment these modern editors have brought to us. I will make separate videos if I found their AI features are useful for Gen 4 coding.